Ableton 12.1 was just released to public, and today we will go through all the new features they included in this release. So let's get started. First up is the AutoShift, aka no more autotune needed, real-time monophonic pitch tracking and correction device, perfect for vocals and other single-note instruments. So imagine being slightly off-key. AutoShift fixes it instantly and also lets you add harmonies by playing notes on your MIDI keyboard, which is thus unheard of. It has two modulation sources, a vibrato LFO and a multi-purpose LFO, so you can add expressive effects to your sound. There's even a live mode to reduce latency during performances. And the best part? It supports both built-in scales and also scales you can create yourself. Next, we have the drum sampler. It's designed specifically for one-shot samples in drum racks. You can adjust the sample start and end points, tweak the pitch and shape the sound with an amp envelope. There's also a filter section optimized for drums, and you can add effects like time stretching, frequency modulation. If you want to make your drums more dynamic, use velocity or slide to modulate volume and other parameters. On top of that, you can also set drum sampler as your default pad in drum racks for quick access. Good people at Ableton have completely overhauled the limiter device. The new device offers smoother sound with an improved envelope. The interface now has better level and gain reduction meters. You can use mid and side mode to limit mono and stereo signals separately. There's also a soft clip for gentle clipping and true peak to prevent intersample peaks. The maximize button lets you control dynamics and loudness with one control threshold. The saturator has been fundamentally redesigned. It focuses on the key parameters with a real-time visualization showing the signal level over the curve. A new bass enhancer curve is perfect for beefing up your low-end sounds like kick and bass lines. And that is something I missed a lot in Ableton, to be honest. Plus, there is a new hard clipping mode for more aggressive distortion. In the expanded view, you can see the pre-shaper EQ curve alongside input and output spectra, giving you superior control over your sound's color. Editing MIDI just got easier with find and select notes. You can filter and select notes based on pitch, time, velocity, chance, duration, and more. For example, you want to select all quiet notes to make them louder? You can do that super quickly. Or select notes that are off scale and correct them. Combining these filters lets you make precise selection, saving you time, which, let's face it, we need a lot of to compete against speed of an AI producer. Another tool in your bed belt is a chop MIDI tool. It lets you slice selected notes in up to 64 parts. You can choose patterns for note chunks and gaps, extend certain chunks, and add random variations. This is perfect for creating stutter effects or intricate rhythmic patterns. This tool is especially useful for drop transitions and some special nuance effects. Before we get to the next batch of features, as I always say, music production is supposed to be fun and it's supposed to be easy. And that is why we have released some amazing new courses on my website, readyformasterclass.com. From how to make techno like Eli Brown to how to make melodic house start to finish, and a brand new how to make trends like Above and Beyond, which is now available for pre-order. Ready for Masterclass offers a variety of courses, templates, preset and sample packs that will help you make electronic music with ease. Also, if you use code REVERYSOUNDS, which is the name of my label, on checkout, you will get additional 25% of your first purchase. But now, let's go back to the new Ableton features, as the best is yet to come. Ableton has added scale awareness for audio clips. You can now associate a scale with an audio clip. While it doesn't change the audio playback, it forwards the scale information to scale-aware devices like the new auto pitch effect. This helps creating harmonically coherent tracks. Selecting, creating and making grooves in Ableton has always been a nightmare of mine. But now, applying grooves is much faster. A groove loads with your default set and applies to any new MIDI clip. All you need to do is just adjust the global groove amount to hear it. In the groove pool, there's an auto-load groove toggle and hot swap button to select your preferred groove. Super useful. Have you ever wished you could see all your past actions? The new undo history shows a list of undo and redo steps. It's accessible from the view menu or pressing Ctrl-Alt-Z on Windows or Command-Option-Z on Mac. You can jump back to any point in your project by clicking on an entry. Now, this is something I am so happy about, because many times I record something and process it and flatten, freeze, and in the process I made so many channels, steps, and after copying, I had to push Command-Z or Control-Z on Windows so many times that my fingers completely hurt. Now, it's just 2 clicks, and that's absolutely amazing. We already know that with Ableton 12, we got a new browser which allowed tags. But now, finding sounds and devices is easier with a full-height browser. You can now expand browser to fill the screen from top to bottom, giving you more space to navigate your library. and the Ableton now automatically analyzes and tags your samples under 60 seconds. This helps you find the right sound faster. Auto tags can be shown or hidden and can be edited or replaced with your own tags. And you know what that means? No more clicking on folders. Need a snare? Just click on the snare tag and voila. Ableton said several devices could update for the better. Echo lets you adjust smooth time for the repitch parameter, Meld has a new phase reset and phase spread options, thank God. Envelope follower includes sidechain routing to control effects based on another signal. These updates expand your creative possibilities. I can't wait to test them out, to be honest. Also, there have been some additional improvements. There's a better screen reader support and keyboard navigation. And also, the performance boost. Faster loading times and smoother operation, especially in large projects. Unfortunately, during the testing, Ableton Live 11 just performed way better. Overall, all these updates make music production much more intuitive and way more enjoyable. And there you have it, guys! A complete look at the new features in Ableton Live 12.1. These new updates bring powerful tools and enhancements that make producing music even more fun. I'm especially excited about the AutoShift, the new Saturator, drum sampler, and the MIDI editing tools. What about you? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching and happy music making. Ciao!